So pretty much all you hear in the news right now is Bitcoin. Bitcoin, 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 and Bitcoin is going nuts. But barely anyone is talking about this other crypto. While Bitcoin has been going nuts, and you can look at the charts are outrageous. We hit our all-time high, and as predicted, it dumped down about 11, 12, 13, 14%, and now it's bouncing back around a couple $1,000s less than its all-time high. So Bitcoin will continue, in my opinion. Don't act on this. This isn't financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. I think there's so much demand behind Bitcoin that it will continue to rise. So if you look at the last halvings, and if you look back to, was it May of 2020, you go back to 2016, if you look at what happened in the past, Bitcoin will bounce off its all-time high, come down, and then break through and continue to go. Now, this cycle might be a little different because of the ETFs did throw everything off. Maybe that's already happened. Maybe the all-time high will be the all-time high, but historically speaking, that just hasn't been the case. Now, that all being said, yes, Bitcoin's been on a tear, an absolute tear. But what about this other crypto? I see some people talking about it, but what about ETH? Okay, Ethereum has been absolutely crushing it. Back in February, beginning of the year, they were down at like 2,200. Now ETH's at 3,800. And a lot of it's in anticipation of an Ethereum ETF. So an ETH ETF, right? And so if this happens, there's been talk of a $10,000 Ethereum this year. So that'd be another about 2.5 times increase over where it is now. It is on a absolute tear. And if you look at it right here, you can see it's going up. Now that SEC decision isn't supposed to be until, May 23rd, I think. But, you're going to see, if you see a lot more applications come in, and those things, I believe they're public knowledge to some degree. And if you see a lot of applications come in, that's going to be a good sign that the SEC might approve it. Now, I can't tell you for sure because who knows what the SEC will do. They might have information that I certainly don't. A lot of information I certainly don't. But that being said, just look at what ETH's doing. So, a lot of people talk about Bitcoin, but this one is largely, I shouldn't say ignored, but pretty much ignored by the media. Bitcoin is media darling when it comes to cryptocurrency. And so you think about Ethereum versus Bitcoin, it's gold versus silver. Gold is a store of value like Bitcoin. Silver has a lot more practical applications. And I believe Ethereum, has, a lot more practical applications. It's proof of stake versus proof of work. It has staking ability and other income potential. It has more practical uses than Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a store of value right now. Yes, it can be used like currency, obviously, so can Ethereum. And it might be, it's crypto, so it's extraordinarily volatile. But I am taking a hard look at ETH. Now, got to be honest that I store a lot more Bitcoin than I do Ethereum. And I love my ETH BTC, trading bot because it uses BTC to buy Ethereum, and then it sells Ethereum back to Bitcoin, and it helps me run up. And I do use my easy bot for that. I'll have a link down below. I recently started trading on MargX. Don't want to talk too much about that yet because I haven't fully tested it. I'll start talking about that on Sundays. I'll do a full report once I get a better handle on the copy trades I'm doing there. But going back to Ethereum, this is a potential winner for 2024. Has Bitcoin reached its peak? I really don't think so. It pounced off its all-time high. A lot of positions got liquidated. If you think about it, a lot of people are trading on margin, whether they're shorting it or whatnot, and those positions get liquidated. A lot of sell-offs happen at the all-time high. It bounced off a bottom. It's using that floor of support right around 60,000, give or take. It bounced off that bottom, and we're mostly back to where we were. There's still a little bit left to be desired, but it's only been a day or two since that happened. So long story short, don't just look at Bitcoin if you're looking to hold on to some valuable cryptos. I look at Ethereum. Now, this isn't financial advice. I'm just telling you what I do. But look, take a look at the other coins out there. The altcoins are going to they've already seen a tremendous run up. I mean, geez, Shiba Inu in the last couple of days or last couple of weeks has really run up, but it's come back down from its recent highs. And if you were trading that with the right way, you would have made some money. I made a little bit of money without leveraging, and I'm not fully stuck in high positions at Shiba. But Ethereum, Bitcoin, obviously gold and silver, some people said platinum and gold, whatever. Platinum has more uses than gold than actually, but it is still something to look at. Now, Bitcoin, I think because it's so popular and because there's so much demand, I think the price will stay a little bit higher. But if you look at what the uses of Ethereum are and how the cost to use Ethereum is going to come down, I like this as a long-term winner. I'm starting to, like I said, build a bag of Ethereum and trade it against the Bitcoin I don't really care which one I hold. I think they're both really good, but don't ignore the Bitcoin. So a lot of people are going to talk about Bitcoin, while secretly Ethereum is crushing it on the charts. Look at this. 38. We're right now sitting around 38.20. Here we are on Wednesday night, March 6th. Got to be the 6th, March 6th. So that's all I got. If you're not a subscriber, check us out. Like, subscribe, share, do all those things. Take a look at Ethereum. Let me know what you think down below. That's all I got, and I'll see you next time.